to our channel, people. What's up?
Welcome back. If you've been following us on 2islanders_ Instagram, or if you've been subscribed to our channel, you've been watching our previous videos, you would have known to send us questions for this Q&A. Now, if you've missed it, it's okay. We might do Q&As in the future, but follow us on Instagram, the description box below, and it will be somewhere on the screen here to stay updated. But for now, let's get right into this video.
Alright, so I'm going to do my questions first, and then she'll do hers. How we have changed since we first met, and how do we feel about the changes now? So I feel like I've matured a lot, because when we first met, I was going through a lot, and I was in a hurt place, and hurt people. So I was doing a lot of shit that I had no business doing as an adult. But, you know, I've grown from that. I've let go of a lot of that pain and a lot of that hurt. And now also my patience, because I feel like with her being younger than me, sometimes, you know, things get out of hand and I fall right into the trap. But now I feel like I don't fall into the trap as much. So now I just kind of like take a backseat to most of the fights. I just like kind of just like ignore and try not to take things too personal. I mean, I'm still working on it. Ain't nobody perfect, but these are things that I'm growing and learning to do better at. I don't know why she making all them faces.
So, no comments. I think that I've grown because in this beginning of our relationship, I have a habit of, I feel like honesty is the best policy. But sometimes there's a way to tell the truth softly. So I have been working on communicating caringly in the sense that if your breath stink, I don't have to say that it smells like trash. What? Maybe I could just, I'm not saying your breath stink. I'm not saying her breath stink. I'm saying as an example, maybe there is a way that I can sugarcoat it or make it nicer to still get the truth across without being so blunt.
Being mean. She mean being mean.
No, I'm blunt. I say things as it is, and I've been working on that.
I'm blunt too, but
her descriptions sound like anything like blunt? No.
No. I ain't even going.
No.
I ain't even going. Go mess with her on that one. Ain't no winking. Stop winking. I can see you winking from the side of my eye.
Okay, question 2.
If this phone will work. Okay. How do y'all balance work, relationship, life? So, we have seasons because I feel like during the summer, like we plan a lot of trips and do a lot of activities. We try to explore the outdoors as much as possible while it's warm because we live in Maryland. So yeah, that's just, it gets cold. But for the last 3 months or so, we've both been working a lot because I coach soccer. So during like the fall season is like my busiest season. So right now it just ended. So I'm happy about that. So I'll have more time to spend with her now. But typically we do game nights. We, watch movies. Those are things that we really enjoy to do together. So we tend to do that at least twice a week. And then we go out of the house at least once a month, maybe twice a month. If we feel like it, because most of the time we're just tired and we just want to chill. But yeah.
I feel like, we vacation usually when it gets warm. Or when it gets cold, I feel like we vacation more.
Yeah, we vacation.
I'm not the cold person.
Yeah, she don't like the cold and she's anemic, so we try to get out of town when it gets cold.
I burn us up in this house in the winter.
Jeez, man.
So, for the sake of her not losing 100 pounds during wintertime, we vacation to warm places so that I could be warm and she could be a regular person.
And I'm from Jamaica. I'm the one born and raised in the sun, but yet she wants to make this place like hell.
That's not true. Brazil's very warm.
Season. Yeah, Brazil is warm, but still, Lord, like it's supposed to be warm, not hell-like. But I survived, people. I survived the winter.
Yes.
Yes. Next question: how do y'all deal with conflict/fights? So I feel like in the beginning we used to like do low blows a lot. Now we don't do that as much, but we still get it in there, but not as, like she said, as blunt as we used to in the beginning of the relationship, where things would get out of hand. I feel like now we try to keep it respectful as much as possible, but still we just cuss each other out.
Now, let me correct.
Yeah.
I, in arguments, say it all the time. I feel like name calling should never be. No, there's never an excuse for that. And I also don't think cussing is a good thing. Now, I feel like once you cross that line, you can't then say, oops, like I take it back, especially in the heat of the argument. But for the most part, I think that we've gotten better than that. As your relationship grows, you know, like the triggers of your partner, and then you learn how to navigate around them in a way that you could still get your point across without shutting down the next person.
Yeah, that's still a work in progress. I watch a lot of Red Table. I'm trying to get better people.
I watched a lot of Marriage Boot Camp. Like down below if you like that.
Alright, the next question: do you want kids? Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. That's a must have. And yeah, we definitely gonna have kids if we plan to stay together. Like that's the plan, is to have kids.
Yes, so I know that's in the plans. It's not like, it's definitely something that I'm open to, but I have always been honest from the jump and from the start of our relationship. Everything that I said when we met to now still stands true. Nothing has changed. I am willing to have kids with the right person, but I feel like if you're willing to make that lifelong commitment, because you're never not a parent, then you need to make a lifelong commitment to the person that you plan to have kids with. Now, I'm not saying that has to be everyone's way of life, but that's just mine.
Yeah, so we do want kids. Next question: does the height discrepancy bother you guys? Well, it doesn't. Sometimes it does. You can't say it never crossed your mind. It does cross your mind sometimes, but it doesn't bother. It doesn't bother me at all. For me, I like to see her in heels. So whenever she's in heels and she's much taller than I am, I'm like, oh my God. But then I'm like, you look gorgeous. So how can I even complain about that?
So she's 5'6", I'm 5'9". It doesn't bother me per se because I've been tall my whole life, and at some point you kind of just get used to it. Everyone around you is short. In heels, so I think my shortest heel is probably about like 3 inches, but they range taller. So in heels, I'm probably about like 6 foot. So there is a big difference. Most of her friends say that we don't look that different in person because, again, 5'6", 5'9", we're not that far apart. But in heels, yeah. So in pictures, when you see us, we are like Amazon and the midget.
Yo, now I know how Kevin Hart feels, man. Real talk. Because, I mean, like, there you go, a short man with a tall woman, but it works for him. Like, I guess it's the person and their personality, because when you lay together, you know, height discrepancy there. So, yeah. All right, that was my last question, so you got to open your question.
My questions are, how did you guys meet?
We met online. Online dating is the new thing. But yeah.
I think online dating is good, but I always say, you know, make sure that you're meeting in a public place. Make sure if you're meeting somebody new who you don't know much about, that you tell the people around you. Only because You never know.
Too much crazy people, man.
Exactly. Protect yourself.
Yeah, it's crazy out here, but you know, people work a lot. And I know walking up to somebody and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Like the person might be like, "What? Like, don't talk to me." So that kind of makes, I feel like now make dating hard when you're trying to find somebody. But I mean, online you kind of like have more confidence because then you're just like, if they don't answer, they don't answer, or if they answer, you can just respond back. So yeah, I think ain't nothing wrong with it. Just be safe about it.
The crazy thing is, though, when I met her, I did not like her at all. I couldn't stand her.
Man, I'm the most likable person.
No. I think that
she must be talking about herself.
I think the problem was that I think that honesty is the best policy. And there were some things, like down below, leave a comment if you want to know. Like, we could do a whole story time of how we met. But there were some things that when she met me, she hid and she lied about, which always rubs me the wrong way. Omitting the truth. Okay, we'll let you guys answer it. It's omitting the truth lying.
Oh, whatever.
Yes or no in the comments.
There was no lies when we first met.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Yes,
all right. Go to the next
Not
question.
big lies. Little lies.
Next question.
Okay. Who gets mad easily?
Her. She's psycho. The least little thing takes her to the 10th power.
No.
Like.
No.
Yes.
Not at all.
When she mad.
Not at all. The thing is, what she does is, you ask a question. She hates when you ask questions. She could do something that makes no sense. And if you ask a question, she's a hoe.
Yeah, because it's me already telling you to be listening.
No,
I don't need to
but the thing is, come on, leave down in the comments below. If somebody says something, do you just believe it or do you inquire about it? I feel like the smart person doesn't just say, here is the command. Okay. You ask questions like, okay, why? Where are you getting this information from? Where am I going? She'll just say, I think this should be done. And I'm like, okay, when? And then if I respond to that, she and say, I started the fight because, yes, I asked the question.
Guess she be doing too much.
Now, I'll leave it up to you guys. Who do you think starts the fight?
Psycho. Anyways, move on. Mad lady, yeah?
Okay. Goals in the next 5 years.
So, working on my business. I wanted that to be up and running. Having at least 2 kids.
That's a lot of time. Yeah. That's not a lot of time for 2 kids.
Yes. So those are my goals in the next 5 years.
So of course, business is number 1. Hopefully, in the next couple months, if you guys stay tuned, keep watching, you'll be a part of this launch with me, with us, as we journey into the next section of our lives with the.
So that's it, people. If you guys have more questions, we only were able to pick a few of the questions because we didn't want this video to be long and drawn out. But if you guys want us to do this again and have other additional questions, do not hesitate to inbox us at 2islanders_ on Instagram or comment on one of our videos on YouTube. Islanders, that's our YouTube name. Tell a friend to subscribe, show us some love. We appreciate all you guys' feedback. I know a lot of people don't comment and stuff, but they send us feedback through our Instagram and our messages and stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. Keep watching. And tell your friend, tell your other friend to subscribe. And who all want to subscribe together. Alright? Until next time.
Adios. Bye. See you guys next Monday.